Three things you have to do when you're visiting Madeira Beach. The first is going to be the Johns Pass Sandbar Boat Party. Hopefully no one comes after me for telling you guys about this one, but every Saturday and sometimes on Sunday, but right off of Eleanor Island, if you're at Johns Pass, like the little pier shopping town area called Johns Pass, if you look off the bridge, you'll see this sandbar and a big island covered in mangrove trees. It's called Eleanor Island. Every Saturday, the locals get their boats, all sorts of little center consoles, power boats, and whatnot, and they just go out there and they day drink all day. Make sure you have a designated driver, because you will get pulled over for boating and drinking. And also, it's not cool, if you get tanked and drive your boat and stuff. But if you got a designated captain, if you will, go out there. There's drinks everywhere, music, volleyball, all sorts of... It's just a big party. It's really fun because you're secluded. You are out in the open, but you are secluded. You're right in the middle of the wildlife and having a good time, and it's just a really fun experience. You can kayak out there as well if you're adventurous. You are going to have to navigate through boating waterways. Like, there will be boats going all over the place and whatnot. So if you're kayaking, be very careful. But I personally like to kayak out there and bring water with me.
I don't need water! Water's for quitters!
Oh my God. Water, Gatorade, Pedialyte, whatever you got to do. It gets you get cooked out there.
I need it!
And if you're drinking, you're going to get dehydrated even faster. So make sure you stay hydrated and stay safe. A lot of local charters will actually bring you out to it and whatnot. If you got a bunch of friends, you can all chip in. It's not too bad. But you can get like a pontoon boat or some kind of boat and get on out there. I see them with slides and whatnot. It's really crazy. And people will actually get like floaties and float out to it as well. Little tiki bar things too will hang out there. Plug in a bunch of local businesses for free. The tiki tours are great. And just Google like Johns Pass boat party charters or whatever, and you'll find the spot. I'm gonna plug this local Facebook group as well. It's called Madeira Beach, Florida. There's two of them. One's better than the other one. Sorry. But Madeira Beach, FL, which we'll probably link in the video description here. That's a really good group to find local charters to do stuff when you're hanging out here. So the first thing, that's a must if you're coming into town. And this is if you're coming into town not with like your kids and stuff, but coming into town to kind of have a good time on vacation. Definitely check out the Johns Pass Sandbar Party on Saturday. The next one is Johns Pass itself. So Johns Pass is like, it's not like a mall. It's like an outdoor mall, I guess. But there's a lot of smaller businesses there. Lots of restaurants to go eat at. There's like a fisherman's wharf. You can rent jet skis there. There's this cool like steamboat looking thing that you can get on and go putt around and see the intercoastal in the area. Like the whole little town that is Madeira Beach. Go up into Treasure Island and whatnot. But go to Johns Pass, walk around, buy some stuff, get some drinks, get some food, have a good time. It really supports the local area here. People are constantly asking about what to do when you come here, and Johns Pass is always an answer. The next one is going to be the Dolphin Tours. So tons of dolphins. We've got another video on the channel of dolphins playing and whatnot. But there are some chartered dolphin tours in the area that you get on this big old pontoon boat, and they know exactly where they're going to be at. It also may happen to be directly behind where my sailboat is docked right now. Often I'll just go right out on my back porch, and there's just dolphins like right there in the water, like a foot away from me. So they're constantly bringing that tour boat right behind over here. But the dolphin tours are great. Don't yell at them and stuff. Don't be rude to the dolphins. They like to do their mating and their playing over in this alcove over here. But definitely check out the Dolphin Tours. So you got the John's Pass Sandboat Party. Again, not kid friendly. I guess it can be depending on how you raise your kids, but it's more of an adult thing. Must do. The next is going to be John's Pass itself. Lots of shopping, lots of kid friendly stuff there. Madeira itself isn't super kid friendly, but it's a kid friendly environment. And the last one's going to be the Dolphin Tours, because there are dolphins everywhere here. If you go to the John's Pass Sandboat Party too, sometimes they are a sandbar party. The dolphins, I've been in the water like up to my waist or like up to here, and the dolphins are just swimming around you, and it's wild. So you'll see lots of cool looking birds there too. We had flamingos after Adalia. There was like a flock of flamingos that flew up from Cuba, and they were out there every weekend. They went down to, I believe, Treasure Island after like a week or two, but it was wild seeing freaking flamingos that have supposedly been extinct in Florida or driven out of Florida for a while. So anyway, some cool stuff to do in Madeira. Obviously, go to the beach. Google the Speedway. There's a beach right across the street. That's where everyone's typically going to when they come to Madeira Beach. And respect the environment. Don't leave your trash everywhere. Clean up when you leave. Respect the locals. Respect the wildlife. Madeira Beach is beautiful. It's a hidden gem, and we want to keep it that way. So have a good week, guys. If you're coming down to Madeira, stay safe. Generally follow the rules. They'll keep you safe, keep you out of trouble, and we'd love to have you come and visit. Take care.